Hello everyone. I'm going to show you a quick thing here. Hopefully this will only be a couple of minutes, but you know us teachers, you ask us a yes or no question and it takes us 10 minutes. So I uploaded yesterday, here's the announcement, some information about the Lingua Franca memo. Don't worry about this. I'm working with something. Okay, so I uploaded this, ha ha ha, for you Star Wars fans, all right? And use the Force. There is information about, it's essay writing, but basically I think you can take some of this information. Here's one thing that I uploaded, and here's the other, okay? And actually you can use this for everything. I made that clear on the announcement. It's for any time you do any kind of work. Frankly, even speeches that you give, project presentations, anything. Anything, okay? Don't worry about every single item. For example, this. I didn't ask you to use APA for your assignment necessarily. If you did, great. If not, that's fine. But some of these ideas, like synthesis of ideas, variety of genres, using definitions, terminology, obviously that's the assignment for the lingua franca, is to find terminology. Okay, some of these things I think will work for you, in particular using these we call genres. I actually am taking this from the 1301 textbook. That textbook I make everybody at least rent and take a look at because I feel like it really is useful. If you still have yours, you can go back to it and find a whole bunch of shit. Okay? And I'm going to show you what to do with it. Now here in this is mixing genres. This one's called Essay Tips and Tricks. This one's called Mixing Genres. And here you can find really specific information about how to put together a paragraph. And I give you this as a topic because I was talking about that with some students many years ago. And, you know, just kind of how it works. This is very essay writey kind of a thing, okay? I don't necessarily need this from anything that you're doing, to be honest with you. Your memos certainly don't require this level of detail in your paragraphs, but you can. If you're just stuck, if you're one of those who just needs a step-by-step kind of a thing, it's here. It is here, okay? So it's not that you have to write 5 paragraphs for your memo. I'm not asking for that. If you do, great. If you give me something that looks actually kind of like this, where you're using, here's a couple of thoughts, sentences, and then a lot of bullets and things like that, that's actually what I'm looking for, okay? Something more like this, that would be fine for me. You know, that's a memo, okay? And you can mix and match and so forth. But basically, I'm taking these and I'm using some of these in my idea here for your memo. So if I was writing the memo, and you can't, you know, it's just not working. You're just not able to come up with stuff, okay? Again, find some terms. I mentioned student anxiety. I promise I'm not being snarky by bringing that up. And, excuse me, take a drink of water. If you go back to those files that I uploaded, all right, this is your topic. You could use genres. I could give you an example of, right? Let's say that that's one thing and give you another thing, compare and contrast. Okay. What's another one that we've got here? Description. And you wouldn't give me these terms here. You wouldn't have to actually, you would just give me the idea. You understand? So this is like coming up with an outline using essay writing techniques to try and come up with stuff to say. Because I know that's not always easy. You start a blank page and you're just not sure about what to do with it. For some of us, that's like, yes, you get a blank canvas and I can paint all over this damn thing. And for a lot of people, it's well, more anxiety inducing, and I understand that. Okay, so description. I just saw a student in the lobby of the building that I'm in, and she's sitting there by herself, and she's fine. I think she's okay. There's nobody else around, right? Education can be a lonely process. Okay, so when you're inside of a particular term, right? And this term itself is inside of a greater, idea, which would be education overall. Let's say you want to be an educator. And you're looking at, right? You're looking at this subcategory from this major category, whatever it is. You can break things down continually. And again, this is the new critical approach, is to look at every little thing. We do that with the poetry that we're looking at last week, this week, how you can do that with anything. Okay, you just, giving you a few more ideas about what you could do. Look at these other files that I uploaded and you can see some things. Again, if you have your textbook, even better, because you can find out even more strategies for creating based off of terms. All right? Okay. Thank you.